We have a potential spoiler for Tony Khan's big announcement tonight, as it is confirmed that AEW will be running the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, March 13th. This, according to Ticketmaster, it has been listed. I'm going to tell you everything we know so far about this news, what it means, and why Mercedes could be coming to AEW. All that and more in this video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm Omer Q for Real Take Wrestling. Let's get right into it. So, there's a lot of speculation. There's a big show tonight for Dynamite in Phoenix. A lot of speculation about what Tony Khan's big announcement is. We, of course, have heard Tony Khan tease these big announcements before. Sometimes they're big things like the first dance and the debut of Will Ospreay. Other times they are not as big, and still he likes to tout them. However, one thing that we do know is that regardless of whatever Tony Khan says tonight, we know that AEW will be in Boston, Massachusetts, March 13th. According to Ticketmaster, they have listed a show at the TD Garden. That is the same arena where the Boston Celtics play, and it's the same arena that AEW last ran back in July of 2023 at Blood and Guts, when they had about 9,000 people show up for that show. And you would think it's a big arena. You're going to need something really big to try to fill those seats and draw a crowd. And in my view, and I think the view of a lot of people, given what we know, given the reports that have been out there from Andrew Zarian, from Fightful, from Meltzer, everyone has said that all roads lead to Mercedes in AEW. And this announcement, I think, is going to be that of a big show in Boston. We had seen for a while that this March 13th show for Dynamite had not been listed anywhere. There was no show. If you went to AEWTIX.com before today, there was literally nothing in that March 13th slot. So it had to be, in my view, a big one, a big show, because what else are you going to put in that slot? Like, AEW's already having a hard enough time selling tickets. It would make sense for this to be a massive show, and that is exactly what we are getting. And I think that the debut of Mercedes, whatever Tony Khan says tonight, I think it's likely going to be that at the TD Garden, March 13th, AEW is going to have a big show with some of our best superstars, blah, 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 the stuff he already says. And I think that the best way to do this, if you're AEW, is to not outright say that Mercedes is going to be there. Because I think you have an opportunity here to kind of capture some of the magic like you did with CM Punk and his debut at the United Center, and sell out the TD Garden on a rumor. But, like, do it in the most obvious way possible. Do it as the most obvious rumor possible. Do it by saying that on March 13th, 2023, AEW Dynamite will be running the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, and the name of the show will be Mone in the Bank. And it'll be boss time. Like, I'm telling you, like, go all in on the innuendos. Go all in on the rumor. Say everything you need to say to let people know that Mercedes Mone is going to be there without explicitly saying that Mercedes Mone is going to be there. That is how you create excitement around your product. That is how you create buzz about your product. That is how you do a big-time debut. And AEW did it back in 2021 with CM Punk. They have a chance to do it again in 2024 with Mercedes, who I know that she's a very polarizing figure online. I know some fans like her, some people don't like her. One thing is for damn sure. Everywhere she has gone, she has made history. She has made her presence known, and she has been a big-time star. You might not like it. You might not see it. That is fine. Professional wrestling is subjective. We are all allowed to like and dislike what we so please, as long as we do it in a way that's not completely disrespectful. But one thing's for damn sure is Mercedes has a very loyal fan base. A fan base that is passionate, that is willing to spend money to see her, and a fan base that loves her. that is the catalyst, and that is the reason, if you're AEW, why you even consider bringing in a big star like a Mercedes Moné, because she will draw people to you, people who may not even be watching AEW for AEW but want to watch now for Mercedes. That is why you bring in big stars. They draw attention to your product. So this is big time. I definitely think that the listing of this, like, happening in the way that it did, it was on purpose to kind of build anticipation for Tony Khan's announcement tonight on Dynamite, so that we can get this news confirmed and draw as many eyeballs to Dynamite tonight. And it will be a bit of a test, if I'm not going to lie. Like, this will be a bit of a test for Mercedes or excuse me, for AEW, to see how much just the rumor of Mercedes is going to move the needle. That it's not the end all be all, obviously. The end all be all is going to be what she does when she gets there, and then ticket sales, obviously. But I really do believe that this was done purposefully. As far as when these tickets go on sale officially, right now the official listing is March 10th. Sorry, excuse me. The official listing is February 10th at 10 a.m. Eastern. So that is when these tickets are going to go live, and that is when they're going to be available. So we got a few days here. I'll tell you this much. My calendar's looking pretty free on March 13th. I'll tell you that much. I certainly do believe that I will be there. Boston is it's a bit of a long, but hey, I'll take that train ride to Boston, or a flight to Boston to see this. This is history. I wasn't there for the first dance, and it always bugs me. I will not miss this show. This is going to be historic, in a historic arena, in a city that has a big star like Mercedes, and for a big star for like Mercedes. I can't wait. Whew, I'm so excited, guys. This is... You want to talk about restoring the feeling? I'm sorry, I know I'm going off topic here a bit, but you want to talk about restoring the feeling of what AEW was and what made AEW great. This is what it's about. This right here, moments like these is how you restore the feeling and the excitement around the product. Everyone is buzzing. Everyone's excited. Everyone wants to see this happen, and it looks like it is. Let me know what you guys think, though, about this in the comment section below. Who would you like to see Mercedes face off against? Let me know. Also, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released.